This week's artwork is to paint your dream inspired by mythical dream paintings of Gustave Moreau, an artist who has had more influence on my own artistic career than any other. Gustave Moreau was a French painter who lived between the years 1826 and 1898. He was one of the most influential artists who had strong impact on the development of symbolist movement. Moreau is a master of technique who has created artworks ranging from fine classical paintings to dreamlike watercolors. Much of his artworks reflect delicate depiction of mythological and biblical subjects. He breaks away from objectivity and detailed description of reality by depiction of the mystical and the irrational. He emphasizes on the ornamental and erotic aspects of his paintings with heavy impasto and sparkles of bright colors. His paintings are linked to enlightenment or art and beauty. He uses colors and forms to express his inner experience. Gustave Moreau has no interest in the urbanization and materialism of the Industrial Revolution. He does not intend to recreate nature like the Impressionists. Instead, he builds his own world that is drawn from his inner feelings and emotion. Nature to him is the source from which he draws color and harmony. Moreau's painting style is imaginary and dreamlike. He uses symbols in his paintings as means of communication with the unknown. Women in his artworks are mysterious, beautiful, and seductive. In his several paintings of Salome, he reflects the theme of the femme fatale by painting her as a seductive woman whose charms ensnare her lovers. Moreau was born into an upper middle class family. His father was an architect and his mother was a musician. A visit to Italy at the age of 15 started his love for art. He studied painting at the École des Beaux-Arts and participated in the Salon exhibit of 1852 at the age of 26. Gustave Moreau started his career as a classical artist who incorporated exotic images to develop a mysterious and unique form of art. He took his sources from classical models and books of engraving or photographs. Taking the traditions of the past as his basis, he forced himself to express his inner sparks of intuition and to give a dominant role to his imagination. Gustave Moreau was a prolific artist who produced over 15,000 paintings, watercolors, and drawings. In 1892, he began teaching at the École des Beaux-Arts. His studio became the ideal place to create art that was rebellious to the academic standards. He gave freedom to his students to develop their own personality. As a result, he trained many notable artists such as Henri Matisse and George Rouault. Moreau never got married, but he had 25 years of personal and romantic relationship with a woman who was his muse. He died of stomach cancer in 1898 at the age of 72. Alone at the end of his life, when most of his friends and family had died, Gustave Moreau turned his house and studio into a museum for his artworks, which he donated to the city of Paris, along with nearly 1,200 paintings and watercolors and over 10,000 drawings. Moreau Museum has been open to the public since 1903.